Welcome to the show, everyone. As you all know, I made it possible for everybody to talk about themselves. Who doesn't like to talk about themselves? Right here on the radio. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to be sharing the show afterwards. And now we're doing this simultaneously on my guests' Facebook page as well as mine, so this could be really fun now. I have with me Shoshana Roller, and she's the owner of Precision Credit Builders. Welcome to the show. This is the second time that you're on my show, but the first time it was a completely different other thing.
Yes, that's correct.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay, well, I help people repair their credit. I meet with them, we have a free consultation, and I look at their credit reports, we talk about it, and we see if there's a match. Okay, I offer a 100% money-back guarantee, and we talk about that as well, and there's certain stipulations on both our parts,
right,
for that.
So let me ask you something. First of all, you told me before you came on that you're statewide,
yes,
and that you do free consultations, and that you offer a 100% money back guarantee.
That's correct.
Now, how do you do that?
Well, it's very easy. We have a 75-day grace period. So usually a cycle, when you're reporting something, disputing something with the credit bureau, usually the cycle is 30 days, and you allow like 5 days for the mail to get there. And by the way, I send these letters certified at my expense. And usually we'll get something back within about 35, 40 days. We may have to dispute, send a second round. So that brings us to about another 30 days, and then an extra 15 days just for good measure. So if my clients, if I've not adhered to the stipulations in the contract, and they also have stipulations like letting me know when they get letters from the credit bureaus, or if they've actually tried to dispute things within the last 2 years or less, then they're not eligible for my money-back guarantees.
You know, they have to come up with it. This is important. When you're going to get something like this done, there's work on both people's parts, right?
Yes.
Right. So, but here's what's cool, okay? A lot of people, especially with what happened in the crash, have been hurt by their credit.
Yes.
Some people have been divorced to get hurt by their credit, okay? It could be a lot of different things. They could have had a medical issue, and some people may not even realize that some of those things can come off.
Yes.
And that's where you come in.
Yes.
So explain that.
If there's an error or it's not their fault, I'm very straight up with people that if it's your fault, you have to acknowledge it and you have to pay for it. And there are different ways to handle that as well. So, you know, it just depends, because I don't encourage fraud, and saying that something is not yours when it really is, that's illegal.
Right, but that's not where people are at. I don't think people really want to do that. I think a lot of good people got hurt in the last, several years ago now, and a lot of people don't even realize. They might even be renting. They might be able to come to you and say, hey, what's going on with my credit? I might be able to buy a house now. I mean, there's several reasons why someone would want to come to you and have you check it out. So you do free consultations with people?
Yes, I do.
So you do free consultations, and you said to me, Carol, that before you came on here, that anyone that calls in through this with this segment, you're giving them a free gift.
Yes, I am.
What are you giving them? A diamond ring. We said it before. It's a diamond ring, everybody. So you can sell the diamond and get the money. Your credit's better. That's how she does it. Money back guarantee.
Well,
go ahead.
You know, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yeah, that's my maiden name, last name, Diamond, by the way. Go ahead. So go ahead.
And so really, I was just going to give something, but I'm going to offer, we'll have a drawing, and I'm going to give a free credit repair.
Perfect.
To somebody.
So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the lines to the audience for everyone to call in, and they're going to get one free credit repair. So that means that everyone gets entered in to win. So we can leave our lines open. I'll talk. Or leave our our lines open here so that everyone that can call and gets entered in to win, it's a free credit repair for you or someone that you know. And that's what I love about this show. And I say it almost every show because it's information for people out there. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone that you know that's dealing with an issue. Tell them about it. That's what this show is all about. That's what networking is all about. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Check her out on her website. It's Precision Credit Builders with an S.com. You can also call her direct. Her phone number is 480-216-1700. Listen, I know it's Friday, and a lot of people don't like to think about stuff like this. But you know what? We know we're thinking when your credit's bad, you're thinking about it 24/7, right?
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
all the time.
Yeah, people lose sleep over it.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about, is for you to be able to maybe get some peace of mind. Correct?
Yes, absolutely. Peace of mind is worth everything.
How long does it take when you're working with somebody and you're doing this credit repair? You know, people know what credit repair is. People want to understand it, though. Okay? They want to understand what it is, how it works, because one thing is there's a lot of people out there that say they do it. Okay? But you have 100% money back guarantee. Not everybody says that.
That's true, and I want my clients to be happy. I want to do for them as much as I can do, and even more so, because not only do we work with them repairing their credit, but also we go into budgeting. Maybe somebody has too much month at the end of the money, so maybe they need a side hustle. You know, it just depends. Everybody's very individual, and all of that is included in the monthly fee that you pay.
Okay, and so this is for someone that, you know, if you have credit that's not so great, maybe you don't know how your credit is. She can help you with that, and we've got everyone getting entered in to win one free credit repair. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. She's statewide. She's also offers a free consultation to everyone, so you can talk to her and find out whether you're a fit. That's what it's all about first. And she also offers a $100 money back guarantee, and you can check her out on her website. It's Precision Credit Builders with an S.com. Let's talk about that initial consultation that you have, because you said you have to have a fit. What do you mean by that?
Okay. Well, I have a questionnaire. I want to know who you are, what your goals are, what your issues are, and then we talk about it and see if you're up to doing the things that I will require of you. Because, like we said, it's a two-way street. So if you're willing to play ball, and you like me and I like you and I think I could work with you, then it's a fit.
Let me ask you something, too. A lot of people want to know, well, why can't I just do this on my own?
Well, absolutely. Go at it. Go do it. You know, but the whole thing is that people don't have time, and a lot of things that happen is that people do not have the expertise.
Exactly. Let me just say something before we go to a break, because we have a minute, okay? People say the wrong things. That's the problem, is you don't understand that there are right things to say. You can actually say something that'll start something over and start that credit building again, or whatever you call it, when they have to, not the repair, but when you're in trouble and they say, you've now started it over, and it goes back another 7 or 8 years. It's not something that just starts, a couple of days. No, it goes back and affects you right away. We're going to leave our lines open here. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we want to talk further a little bit about this. We've got our lines open for everyone to get entered in to win one free credit repair. She does free consultations. She's got a 100% money back guaranteed. She works with people statewide. Call in here at 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Welcome back, everyone. We're having fun here. It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, Friday the 13th, and we're talking about credit repair. So a lot of people have bad luck, and they have bad credit.
Yes, absolutely.
That's bad luck.
Yeah.
Right? And But, what's the difference between you, Shoshana, and some of the other people out there? Because there's some people that you can call on television that have it, but they're different.
They are different. They're big companies. They have a phone bank, and they really don't get to know you personally. So I'm a one-woman shop, and I get to know all my clients personally. We have a relationship, and that's how I get my referrals, because people really enjoy working with me. I get results, and there's that relationship, and that really counts.
And that's why you have 100% money-back guarantee.
That's correct.
I mean, that is honestly right there. That shows you that that's integrity, because you believe in yourself. You believe in what you're doing. You do free consultations with people. You have a website that they can check you out on, which is PrecisionCreditBuilders.com. You can call her direct. Her phone number is 480-216-1700. And we have our lines open here, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for it. Everyone's getting entered in to win one free credit repair from her. It starts with a conversation, she said. I mean, basically, you got to find out, are you a right fit for her, or is she a right fit for you? And that's how you start that off. And you can call in here, whether it's you or someone that you know. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So let's talk about this. You know, Pete, you asked me to ask you, will lenders or credit bureaus help people?
Yes, they do, to an extent. They might give you a grace period. It depends what state you're at. You know, if you have medical issues, maybe, God forbid, somebody's seriously ill, and so you're behind the 8 ball with your money, you know, you can call the lenders, you can call the mortgage lender, the credit cards, and most of them will probably work with you to an extent, because they don't want to see you stressed. You've already got enough stress. But there's a point where you may not be able to talk to them. And because if you haven't opened up the lines of communication, that's really the key.
Well, also the key is that they know what they're doing. They're there to get you to pay whatever you can. They want to get as much money from you as they can. And they get you to say things and to admit to things and things like that. It can be very scary. Having somebody that knows what they do, you're an experienced person at this. You help people statewide. Check her out on her website. It's PrecisionCreditBuilders.com. You can call her direct. She does free consultation. Her phone number is 480-216-1700. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win one free credit repair. And she does a 100% money back guarantee. That's how much she believes in what she does. So again, you could call in here throughout the rest of the show. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So what credit bureaus do you work with?
Well, we generally work with the 3 major credit bureaus, which are TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax.
Mm-hmm. So let's say somebody has does it matter if their accounts are opened, closed, how long they've been in this trouble? Does it matter? Yes,
all this plays part. And you approach it from different points of view depending upon what their exact situation is. Everybody's different.
How bad is it? Let's say they have a lien on their house and so the tax man has come in and taken all their money out of their bank. How bad? Can you help them that, if they're that bad, they're gone down the hill all the way?
Yes, probably in cooperation with their accountant and maybe some other professionals if they have an attorney.
Right.
We can get together and form a team and work on this.
So really it doesn't matter where they're at, or does it?
Well, that's a loaded question.
Okay.
But,
I guess that's where that consultation comes in.
Does. That's why we have a consultation for 30 minutes, a free consultation. You get to talk to me. I talk to you. I have a questionnaire. And we figure out where you are and if I can help you.
Right. And so, again, it's way different to have somebody who's right here in Arizona can help you. It's different than calling somebody that's an 800 number on television that you see. There's a lot of people that say that they can do these things, but she's got a 100% money-back guarantee. It starts with that conversation. I think that's the best thing to do is start with that. Call her direct at 480-216-1700 or call in here, get yourself entered in to win one free credit repair. Whether it's you or someone that you know, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So what kind of help then can we expect from Precision Credit Builders?
Well, for example, I send out the letters via certified mail. A lot of people who are in this business do not send the letters out certified, and I think that's very short-sighted because when there's certified letters, you have tracking. You can track them to see if they were received. If the credit bureau is lying to you and said, "Oh, we didn't get your letters," well, here, I have the receipt. So I know that they were received, and you can take that tracking number for the certified letter and check it on the USPS website, and it'll tell you who it was received by, who signed for it. So I think that's really very important.
So let me ask you something. Have you actually dealt with that before, where the credit repairs, not the credit repairs, but the credit bureaus will say, well, we never received that, and yet you've sent out letters and you know that they have?
Yeah.
Wow.
It
So that's
happens.
why you can't do it yourself, you see, guys. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. When you work with somebody, there's a lot of hours that go into this, correct?
Yes, that's true. But I'll tell you that with my website, it's automated somewhat, so it helps me a lot. And in addition, we have a client portal so that we give you a user ID and a password, and at any time of the day or night, 24/7, you can go into your client portal and see where you are.
So you can show them how much basically they can see exactly where you've been on it and how much work has been done and where you're at with it. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Wow. And so let's say they have a question and they want to know, hey, what happened with this? They call you up. Are you there at all times for them to be able to help them?
Yeah, except when I'm sleeping.
Well, I didn't mean that.
But if I don't answer the phone, now, of course, I'll get back to you right
I
as
feel
soon
like
as I
Johnny
can.
Carson right now, okay? It's Friday. Seriously. Okay, no, I understand. But you do walk there. You're there to help them. You're there to walk.
Yes.
You do way more than just sending things out through the mail, certified mail. What else do you
Exactly.
do?
Well, it's the whole thing is the personal touch. I do not, if they want to do a settlement, that's something that they have to talk to the lender about or the credit bureau. But, basically, I'm there to support them if they have a question.
Let me ask you something. When somebody is working with you and they've got whatever the types of things, how many things can you take off? Like, they might have a bankruptcy, they might have, a lien or whatever. They might have some things that are going on. How many things can be taken off of a credit repair, and how long does it take?
Well, it just depends on what it is. It could take a few months. It could take 6 months. It could take a year. I've never had anything take longer than a year. But, and you talk about bankruptcy. Yeah, you can probably remove a bankruptcy, but you have to remember that it's a matter of public record. So, and if you want to buy a house, and on the questionnaire it says, have you been adjudged bankrupt in the last 2 years? And you say, no, but you have, well, there's bye-bye to that loan because they're going to check it. They, they can check it to public record so they can
Right. But if they have, how many things can come off, they might have several dings on their credit repairs. They might only have 2. They might not even realize one so easily can come off, right?
Yeah.
And so the easy ones are boom, they're gone, they're done, and they feel great. And it raises their credit score.
Initially, if you're doing it with a credit card, for example, initially it might actually lower your credit score because the amount of your credit that's available goes down. So it may, but it'll go back up again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but it depends on how you pay. So, cash is king.
Cash is king.
So, if you pay cash, that doesn't hurt your credit.
No.
Because of course,
not.
anytime you're using your credit card, again, if you have bad credit, anytime you're using it more, it's going to be adding more to it. But for instance, let's say they have 5 things that they really need to get off. Pretty much get all 5 off if you work at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing that people need to be aware of is that maybe it shows up only on one bureau. So if you have this one thing and it shows up on one bureau, that's the only bureau that you're going to contact. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's like awakening a sleeping giant.
Right.
Because, you let the other two credit bureaus know, oh, I have this too,
Right.
So that's
you
not
have
a
to
good
be
thing.
very careful. That's
Yes.
why it's good to have somebody who's experienced, that know what they're doing, know how to speak to them, and that's the best part as well. And she's going to take you step by step. She has a 100% money-back guarantee. That's how much she believes in it. She's offering for everyone to get entered in to win one free credit repair from her. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check her out. It's PrecisionCreditBuilders.com.